Libra, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to start with your general energies for the week, and then we're going to look at the next 4 weeks ahead, what's coming towards you in love. We're going to jump into a you and them spread, you on the left and your person on the right, see how they feel about you and the prospects for this relationship. All right, so we got 3 cards right off the bat for you, Libra. We have Destiny with Perseus, Ingenuity with the Flame, and we have Justice with Virgo. So Libra, you have been working on manifesting something into your life, something pretty big, and you're having a bit of trouble feeling worthy of whatever it is that you've been trying to bring to life, whatever it is you've been trying to accomplish, achieve, but you are still heading in that direction. I just feel like you're going through this process where you get very close to your goal, and then just before you get there, you start disbelieving, distrusting, doubting. There's always, when you're going through the manifestation process, there's always one more check before you're given that thing that you want to reconfirm that you are actually committed to that outcome, that that's truly what you want. There's always like one last challenge, one last taste of resistance before you get to that goal. And I think that's like the part where you keep getting stuck. So you get very close to a goal, or you have been lately very close to getting to a certain destination, a certain achievement, and then suddenly something goes wrong, somebody throws in a wrench, something unexpected happens. So that's what I'm picking up for you this week. We also see liberation here, and we got justice energy. I think you're trying to rebalance yourself after feeling a little bit doubtful or fearful about a desired outcome not coming through for you. So yeah, you're having a lot of self-doubt here, okay? So you're getting true offering, which means that you can transmute energy. You can transmute something that seemed like an obstacle into something that is more of a blessing. So you're being guided to release your worries, release your doubts, so that you can allow more positive energy to flow. There's something flowing in one particular specific direction for you. A big transformation wants to happen in your life. You're on the verge of something really big coming in, or like a huge turning point. Inner power. Yeah, so for me, this is confirmation that some of you are just on the cusp of achieving a major goal this week, but what's stopping you is your self-doubt. You keep doubting or hesitating right at the last moment. You keep not taking that last plunge. There's something that requires quite a bit of courage, or something that feels extremely risky to you, shaky, and then as soon as that doubt comes in, it kind of poisons the pool of progress that you had going for yourself, and almost makes you start from ground zero once again, or like really detracts from your progress towards that goal. So I'm picking up a lot of ethereal energy surrounding you, like a manifestation that wants to come to life in your physical experience that just can't poke through, because every time it's about to come out, there's a change in vibration, or like a doubt or fear that comes in to disrupt the process. And it kind of overpowers your mind, and it throws you off balance, and it causes that manifestation to kind of just have to lovingly move away from you. So if you could transmute whatever it is that's happening that's getting in the way of you trusting in yourself, feeling worthy of that manifestation, or confident that it will come, then I think it's just around the corner for you. And this card talks about individuality and kind of how each of us has a different path to walk on this earth. And so it's important for you to feel out what feels okay to you. So what feels okay to you may be completely different, or your approach to getting this outcome may be completely different, or may have to be completely different than the approach others take. So if you're trying to follow like a really structured program, really structured set of rules or steps, those may need to be adjusted and tweaked to your needs, to your style, for them to work. You can't just follow exactly what somebody else did and expect the same outcome. All right, so your guides are coming through this week just to say that they're sending you signs, symbols, and they're trying to give you guidance on what to do next, or how to get past this point where you are, where you're feeling quite stuck. Let's look at this card a little bit closer. So this is a compass, and yeah, your direction, you're being directed in a specific manner. Your guides are coming through just trying to say, look out for certain signs. For some of you, this could be numerical signs. Others of you, it could be numbers. And if it is numbers, it's probably going to be threes. So 3s, 6s, or 9s, or even the number 12, a multiple of 3. You may be seeing that. And if you start paying attention and you're seeing that like on your phone clock or on your receipts when you pay for something, that could be a sign for you to go look up what that means, or to try to understand what the message is, specifically when the thought is coming into your mind. So usually these things will show up as you're having a thought about a subject that your guides are trying to educate you on or guide you on. And if you pay attention to the thought that you had, just as you saw that repeating number or that repeating animal symbology, right? That's where you can start to follow that thread of understanding and pick up on what the messages are. There's definitely a sense here that your guides are trying to reach you to give you some kind of very specific message, and you haven't received it yet. You haven't been aware enough to listen for it. So we're going to do one more pull for your general energies, and then we're going to jump into love. This is what you can expect for the next 4 weeks. So be gentle with yourself as you nurture your dreams with the gentle gardener. Some things are worth waiting for, but the most important thing is that you believe. I heard that without the cards. Then we have metamorphosis, the energy of transformation, of a full-blown huge transformation coming through once again. And so that also reduces 25, reduces to a 7. It is that period for you where things are gestating. Things that you have dreamed up, thought of, planned for, they're gestating right now. They're in that infancy stage of like when you plant the seed and you're waiting to see the sprout come through, come above the grass. You've watered it, you've nurtured it, you've put a lot of energy into this. Whatever this project is for you, feel free to drop in the comments what it is for you that you've been working on. And I do see here that it's literally like a butterfly about to come out of its cocoon. And it just, every single time it's about to come out, there's something that you've been doing that like blocks it from being birthed. There's a lot of energy here about like, the eggs hatching, the butterfly coming out of its cocoon. There's all this like potential potent energy about to burst out into your physical reality, but I do pick up here that for some of you, you've been quite blocked, or like you keep getting to that point and then it goes away, or, progress is stalled or reversed. You have the number 29 here with coming to life, and yet again, another butterfly. So a major transformation is trying to take place in your life. A dream is coming to life. It wants to, okay? But you have to be comfortable. Here's another number 7 for you. You have to be comfortable in that period of unknown. So if you give up on that plant that you planted because you haven't seen it sprout yet, like the day before it would have sprouted, you'll never know if it would have, you never know if it would have actually come through and poked its head out for you. I'm not a gardener by any means, but that's kind of the image I keep getting, that imagery in my head as I'm doing the reading. So I don't even know the terms for gardening or for plants sprouting. I just keep seeing like a little leafy thing, like almost, I don't even know what it's called, but I keep seeing a little leafy thing popping out of the grass, like poking its little head out. And the last card here for you is education with number 8. So if you do want to see the outcome, if you do want to get to the other side of that little sproutling or whatever you call it, it's important for you to seek guidance. If you can, open up to the guidance of your natural spiritual guides, which are coming through and trying to bring you signs and synchronicities that you can pay attention to. But if you can't open up to that, or you don't believe in that kind of thing, or you don't even know how to start by to identify those things, at the very least, pick up some kind of self-help book on whatever has been keeping you stuck. For some of you, it could just be, self-care, self-trust, like motivation, believing in yourself, basically having courage to take risks. So any book like that might help you get out of your rut, whether, you're taking the practical approach and doing like some kind of self-help coaching book, or whether you're more spiritual and have the ability to tap into like the energies around you naturally that can provide you help and guidance. You are being encouraged to do that. Okay, and at the bottom we have the number 4, follow the leader. So there are signs leading the way. Your guides are trying to get you unstuck from whatever this place is that you've been at for quite some time. And I sense a lot of frustration for some of you over this situation because it's been so long, like it's been prolonged frustration where it's almost like somebody's dangling the carrot in front of you and you can't quite reach it because you know it's there, you can feel it, you can sense it, and then every time it's just out of reach or something comes through and takes it away. So yeah, that message came through quite strongly. Feel free to drop in the comments what that project is, and if I can help in any way, I can do a bonus reading. So feel free to drop your questions in the comments, and I might pick your question for the next reading to do the bonus and answer that one. We're jumping into love now. Like I said, your person will be on the right, you will be on the left, and this can be anyone from past, present, or somebody in the future coming towards you who is strongly connected in your energy. First card out is the Thinker. So there's a lot on your mind lately. We have come to the edge. You've been considering taking some kind of risk, and with all that glitters is gold flipping out like that in reverse. I do think here that you're dealing with a situation that may look too good to be true, but is not. It's actually a solid situation, a solid opportunity. Another number 7 for you, to the Sea. This is actually similar to the 6 of Swords for me, but it talks about you feeling like your life needs to take a different direction and feeling like something needs to change, something needs to get better for you to feel better. And then Peace came out as well, and this is more of a background energy just from how it fell out. So you're looking for peace and stability when it comes to your romantic connections, and you're looking for some kind of improvement in your love life that, you haven't been seeing for some time. So it's almost like you're getting to the end of the rope with something or someone when it comes to romance. And we'll dive a little bit into that in a minute with the tarot, but let's pull your person's energy, see where there's at. Okay, so you're connecting to somebody who is highly positive. We have serendipity with the number 18, and that reduces to a 9. So this can indicate that you're either connecting to somebody who's highly positive, highly lucky, fortunate, joyful, and lighthearted, or it could also indicate that you're about to connect to somebody who you feel is an incredibly lucky find. Okay, but let's pull some additional cards to find out more. Okay, we get regeneration, but in reverse. So this is not somebody that you've met in the past or dated in the past. Sorry, I had to correct myself because I heard this is not an ex. So you could have met them in the past, but this is definitely not an ex. So you have not romantically dated this person. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I will say this is not an ex. That's what I've been told to say. Simply, this is not an ex. Okay, and the next card out is Time for Now. This reduces to a 6 as well. You've had 6s throughout and 3s. So you are exhausted. This person's exhausted. Both of you are kind of in this energy of wanting to chill out, take things slowly, not be too involved emotionally with anyone. There's some kind of like distance or distancing process here. Yep, and then we get the Here and Now card for your person. So your person is taking a break from dating or has been exhausted by the whole dating process or by the idea of romantically connecting to someone. And I do think you're kind of in a similar place, Libra. And again, higher power comes out for you with the number 4. So it's almost like your guides are trying to reach you and have been trying to reach you in every aspect of your life, including whatever we talked about previously, but also with regards to your love life. You're being pulled, tugged, and called upon to clean something up in your life, in your belief system about how you feel about yourself. It's almost like a lack of self-confidence, self-trust. And this is pervasively coming through in like whatever project you were trying to accomplish in the general reading, and then in what you're trying to do when it comes to relationships. You're trying to be a little bit too rigid. You're trying to check things off a list. You're trying to find the person that meets all these standards and requirements. And you're not really focusing on what matters, is what I'm getting here. So you've had a lot of bad experiences when it comes to dating and relationships. And I think Spirit is coming through here to tell you that partially that is because of this rigid approach to the dating process that you've taken. And it requires flexibility. So you're being called to clean something up, to explore why you feel the need to check the things off the list, why you feel the need to be so strict about a certain topic. If there's something that you're like, I absolutely won't tolerate this for anyone, try to search the root cause behind that, because it seems like Spirit is coming through to tell you there's something energetically you really need to clean up for you to reach the destination that you're seeking. And there's nothing more that Spirit wants than to give you exactly what you want and have you achieve the life experience that you're wanting. But there's something blocking you energetically here. Certainly something blocking you that you lack self-awareness about, which is why you've been trying to be guided. That's why your guides, are coming through trying to guide you, but it's almost like you keep missing all of the signs that they've tried to send. Okay, first card out is the Six of Swords. Again, I got Six of Swords energy earlier for you, so this is not really news to me, but you're seeking some kind of improvement in your romantic life. Five of Wands. You feel like it's been a real struggle. Dating has been a real struggle. Relationships have been a real struggle. Some of you may even be in a relationship and be going through arguments or difficult times with your partner. With the Eight of Swords, I feel that you have quite a lot of self-induced anxiety at this time and doubt that you're dealing with when it comes to love and romance. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups. There's some kind of relationship that you're putting on a pedestal. I heard idealizing. Yeah, I pick up on another person here in your reading, but I feel like this reading is really focused on you and your self-care and your understanding of your own psyche and emotions. We have the Chariot, and at the bottom, the Hierophant. So Libra, you are hyper-focused on making something work. You're hyper-focused on making a relationship work, on getting to some kind of finish line, on seeing that little seed sprout into a plant or whatnot. It's almost like the same thing you're doing in your general life experience, you're also applying to your relationships. And you're not seeing results as quickly as you would have liked, or you may not be seeing the results that you would have liked. So you're getting caught up on something inside your head here. You're trying to craft plans. You're trying to almost force things to happen. Princess of Cups. You're trying to in a calculated way achieve some kind of result that is truly emotional in nature. So it can't really be forced, especially when there's another person involved. So there's a lack of communication or a need for communication with the Eight of Wands. There's a need of communication. I do sense that for some of you, you're suppressing your own needs so you're costing yourself. I heard expense at the expense. You're suppressing some emotion at the expense or self-detriment of your own sanity or your own emotional stability. It's definitely something mental. There's something that you're not saying to your partner or to your person of interest. There's something that you're holding back. There's something that you're refusing to say or acknowledge, or just you're not discussing something that essentially needs to be said for your own peace and tranquility. There's something that makes you quite emotional. King of Cups energy here. Something makes you quite emotional that you don't want to talk about, or you don't feel comfortable saying out loud or expressing. It's almost like an unexpressed need that needs to be addressed. Okay. And so I'm picking up here for some of you that this has to do with either the way that you approach new connections, and you're single and you're having trouble with this one thing that you haven't quite learned to overcome about yourself. It's like a personal weakness, something that you tend to repeat and do that doesn't allow your relationships to progress. Or for some of you, you may be already in a connection with someone and you're just having trouble expressing your needs and desires and having an equal footing in the relationship because you suppress your needs, you suppress your desires to appease the other person. You put this person on a pedestal, etc. And that over time eats away at your peace and stability internally, at your mental stability, specifically for some of you. All right, so for your person, oh my gosh, a little plant sprouting. That's what I was that was basically what I was seeing in my head, except without the flower bud. And there's the seed. So yeah, that's kind of what I was seeing in my head, like the Seven of Pentacles is what I kept kind of visualizing, I guess, in my head. So no wonder I was pulled to pick this deck. Interesting. So Libra, this is for your person, Seven of Pentacles. We'll see what that means. Let's clarify Seven of Pentacles for your person. Clarified by the King of Pentacles. If you're dealing with someone already, because this could be a future person about to come in for you, they're somebody who wants to take things extremely slow. And like I said, you're on this path to success. You want to get results. You want the relationship, you want the children, you want the house, or whatever it is. For some of you, the relationship may look different. For some of you, you may just want to travel with a travel partner and have no children. Whatever that goalpost is for you relationship-wise, you're so honed in on getting it, and you have this whole process or checklist of evaluation that you do, but you forget to meet the person or get to know the person beneath what you're checking off that list, right? So getting to know them at a soul level, getting to know them intimately, that doesn't tend to happen for you because you tend to cut people out way too quickly before it even could get to that point for you. And you're expecting progress a lot faster than certain people are willing to give. And so in this particular case, and I don't know if this is a current person that you're dealing with or a person that's about to come in, or for somebody who, some of you may already be in a connection with this person or be exploring things romantically with someone. But this person is somebody who like really, really takes their time when nurturing romantic connections. They don't move fast, and there's nothing you can do that will make this person move faster. They just won't. This is their way. They're very stuck in that way. Not sure why yet, but let's clarify. This person is very focused on the current day, everyday tasks in their life. We get the Five of Pentacles. They may be focusing, this is somebody who may be really focusing on coming out of financial hardship. This is somebody who is working their way up from the ground up. They may have had some financial trouble in the past. And so they're very focused on rebuilding. And that is their main priority right now, and they don't want to be detracted from that goal. So even if this is somebody you've started dating or you're romantically interested and you know this person already, they're somebody who's going to continue to, like, I see them investing in this. I see them wanting to invest in a connection with you, but I also see them wanting to pace it very extremely slowly. And then at the bottom, we have the Empress. So their main goal right now is to prepare themselves to be stable. They've experienced instability in their past, and they want to feel secure, especially in the finance department. And so they're building something financially right now, and that's their main focus. Not to say that they don't care about you, not to say that they don't value you, but their time is precious, and most of it is being focused in that direction of building themselves up to this Empress energy. And so they're looking to build savings, they're looking to invest. They may be looking to buy a building of some kind. They may be looking at making a purchase in the future that they have to save for. And they're not willing to let that goal, dream, objective go. This is somebody who's very motivated. Like once they've made up their mind that they want to achieve this thing, they're very single-mindedly in going in that direction, okay? You know, Queen of Cups energy. This person already does have some emotional feelings towards you. So I don't know if you've communicated with them yet. For those of you who are meeting this person, they're going to get emotionally invested pretty quickly, even if it doesn't feel like the connection is moving at the pace you would like. I do see Cups energy for you and for them. So I do think that this person actually even might have more Cups than you. Let me double check here. Yeah, you had Princess of Cups. They have Queen of Cups. So this is somebody who, behind the scenes, unbeknownst to you, has already developed feelings or is in the process of developing feelings or will be. For those of you that haven't met this person, they will be doing that in the very beginnings of the connection without expressing it to you. Okay, at the bottom, we have the Sacred Clown with the 0, which is indicating basically taking a risk and kind of jumping, going for it, being in the unknown for some time. They like to keep things undefined. They like to, like, it's almost like a person who's telling you, I want to see where this can go. And so they're leaving it open-ended, but they want to explore a relationship with you, but without the pressure of having definitions on timelines and what's expected. So they're really shying away from expectations when it comes to romance because they're so focused on their career or whatever this financial objective is for them. Okay, and again, King of Cups energy. So we got Queen of Cups and King of Cups on your person's side. This is somebody who sees you. At the bottom, we have the Queen of Swords. They see you for who you are exactly. They see how intelligent you are. They are kind of impressed by the things that you know and understand and could teach them. I think this is somebody who knows that They could learn a lot from you, and they value your intelligence. And also, with the Queen of Swords, I get Libra, Aquarius energy. So this person really sees you, because I see here the true pair of Queen and King of Cups. They see you inside and out. They see your intelligence, and they see that you're emotionally a very deep person, very nurturing person, and you don't show that side of yourself, or it doesn't get picked up very often by people who you just met, but this person sees you right away for who you are. Something about the way you met this person or will meet this person kind of allows them to see you truly for who you are, and they're quite impressed. So if you feel like this person is going quite slow, or they're not committing, or they're taking too long and you're feeling frustrated, just keep that in mind, Libra, that they see you, they're not going anywhere, but they're also not going anywhere fast. And so let's see what's your advice. Yep, there's definitely a strong attraction between you and this person. This could lead to an engagement in the near future. Not so near future, but like near within a year time span. So year to 2 years. I heard 18 months. I think that's a year and a half. Finances and career, last card out. So yeah, this person is really working their way up from a financial situation that was pretty dire in the past, and they never want to experience that again. And so they have this really important goal for themselves, that they need to come up from wherever they were and be in a much better stable position going forward. And they prioritize that even before a relationship, because they don't feel comfortable being in a relationship that is not at least on equal footing. And so they're prioritizing this goal regardless, and you just came into their life at a time where unfortunately they're not done meeting that goal yet, so they may not have as much available time for the connection as you would like, or they may just not be able to move things fast enough as you would like. So just keep that in mind. If you haven't met this person and they come in, hopefully you heard this reading beforehand. And for those of you who have been like debating or anxious in your head about like, well, they're giving me positive signs, they like I can tell they like me, they're attracted to me, but they don't like go out with me a lot, or they don't I don't know, they don't spend a lot of time with me. Whatever it is that you feel the relationship is lacking to move to that next level, maybe they just haven't given you the title that you seek, and you're considering walking away because it's just not checking off the things on that list. Just know that they're very passionate. They're very attracted to you. They're very much seeing you for all of you and not just part of you. And so I do think that's important to consider. But of course, this is always up to you. So feel free to drop a comment. Let me know if this resonated, or drop a like to support the channel. Thank you so much for your time, Libra, and I'll see you on the next one.